Welcome everyone. This is your pal VM Video Master, and welcome to a tale of power, darkness, and the price that must be paid once they reach beyond their limits. Some legends whisper of forbidden artifacts and relics so dangerous that even the most powerful people must fear them. Tonight, I'm gonna unveil one such legend, the story of the Shadowheart Medallion. But beware, for once you step into the shadows, they never truly let you go. Are you ready to descend into the unknown? Then let's begin. The wind howled through the empty alleyways of Wizard City. A whispering chill slithered through the streets. Tonight, something ancient was about to awaken. Something that should have stayed buried. Lirian Nightshade pulled their cloak tighter, their heart pounding as they approached the ruins of Old Vilewood. A place long abandoned and spoken of only in fearful murmurs. They had spent months chasing rumors, searching for a relic that promised power beyond imagination. The Shadowheart Medallion. Some called it a myth, others called it a curse. Lirian didn't care. They had lost too much already, and if the medallion could grant them even a fraction of what the legends claimed, it was worth any risk. The entrance to the ruins was marked by a massive stone door covered in symbols that pulsed faintly in the darkness. Lirian traced their fingers over the ruins, whispering the incantation they had discovered in an old tome in the library. With a deep groan, the stone shifted, revealing a passage leading into the abyss. With a steadying breath, they stepped inside. The air was thick and stale, heavy with the weight of something unseen. Their wands glowing barely pierced the darkness as they descended deeper into the ruin's belly. Every step felt like a pierce of warning against their skin, but they pressed on. Then they saw it. At the center of a grand chamber resting on a cracked stone pedestal was the Shadowheart Medallion. The pendant gleamed with an unnatural silver light, its intricate markings shifting as though alive. The air around it crackled with energy. Lirian's breath hitched. It was real. They reached out, their fingers trembling as they brushed against the cold metal. The moment their skin made contact, a surge of power tore through them. The chamber walls warped, the torches flickering wildly. Shadows stretched unnaturally, writhing like living tendrils. A whisper slithered into their mind. You have claimed what is mine. You will never be free, for the darkness will consume you. Lirian gasped, yanking their hand back, but it was too late. The medallion's chains wrapped around their wrists, binding them in an icy grip. The world around them twisted, and a presence loomed in the darkness, watching and waiting. A shadowed figure stepped forward from the void, its ember-like eyes locked onto Lirian's. You have awakened what should have stayed buried. Now you will serve or perish. Darkness surged, swallowing the room whole. When Lirian awoke, they were no longer in the ruins. The world around them was different. The familiar streets of Wizard City were veiled in a sickly gray mist, the air heavy with an unnatural chill. The medallion burned against their chests, pulsing like a second heartbeat. And then the voice returned. This is only the beginning. A shadow moved in the mist, and Lirian knew they were no longer alone. You know, It seems like she started something that should not have been released. They say power comes at a price, but some costs are greater than others. Lirian's fate even now hangs by a thread, bound to a force far beyond their control. So, what do you think will happen next? Will they resist the medallion's influence, or will the darkness claim them both forever? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. What do you think Lirian should do? And your theories might just shape the next episode. So tell me what you think should happen to Lirian and her friends. And I might just make it the next episode. And if you enjoyed this tale of mystery and tale and power, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned because this is only the beginning. The shadows have much more to reveal, and they're watching. But anyway, you guys, I hope you like this video, especially to all the Wizard 101 fans out there, because I'm a Wizard 101 fan myself. And like I always say, I will see you in the next video. And happy April Fool's Day.